Yo, it's Cool Times 2000. Gang, gang to my cats. Sup to all my ducks. It's your boy, the American Sniper, aka the Wesley Sniper of NFTs. And I'm curious, have any of you ever wanted to own a Bored Ape? What about a CryptoPunk? What about a CyberKong's Genesis? Today, I'm going to show you guys how you can buy into these communities, use these profile pictures to help your personal brand, but also rake in tons of Ethereum and cash by owning these blue chip projects using liquidity pools. We're going to be doing an interview with Franklin here in a second, showing you guys how to get into blue chip projects, which is really important during this bear market because those are the ones that are doing the best. We're going to show you guys how you can get into those super, super cheap. This is an NFT hack. But before we get to that, I want to do some housekeeping items for Sniper Gang. First, Dat Do Cow won our Caring Creatures Collective giveaway. Congrats to him. He's a Sniper Gang OG. Also, Nick L. I think it's actually Nick W now because Nick L, YouTube commenter, won the Nice Fun Zombie giveaway. And at 2,000 subscribers, we're doing another big giveaway. So smash that subscribe button, especially if you like the channel, you like this video, like that button. The YouTube algorithm fucking sucks. We're Sniper Gang. Let's pew pew that algorithm. Let's just blow this thing up. So do all that. I'm going to zoom over to my interview with Franklin. We're going to show you guys how to buy into blue chip projects using liquidity pools. Get a pen, get a paper out. A lot of big facts. Yeah, let's zoom over that. I don't know if people will talk about liquidity pools. Can you educate us real quick? I might not even be as educated on those as I should be.
I think Poly Market is it's when I say liquidity pools, it can mean different things. But when I was back in Poly Market, providing liquidity for DeFi prediction market trades is pretty cool and made me some money. Most of my profit from that website is just from liquidity fees. Just put my money in there and letting it sit. Now we have the technology to put our NFTs to put our NFTs in wallets that we can trust, like NFTX or NFT20, where they have a strong team with contracting and dev experience. So let's use Gutter Cats for example. Well, no, actually, Cool Cats for example, because I wouldn't go back to Gutter Cats. I think Gutter Cats have their liquidity pool now. At least they did when they started. So let's say I have a floor Gutter Cat that's worth I guess 3.7, 3.8 Ethereum. You want to sell that Gutter Cat. Maybe you need money fast. You need to jump it into another project. So what the liquidity pool allows you to do is to transfer your NFT, the cat, to I always use NFTX, for example. NFTX's wallet, who just for this example, let's just make it, they have 50 cats in there. They probably don't. The more cats they have, the more likely, the more liquid the pool probably is. But let's just hypothetically say it's an easy, very liquid situation. Toads are like that. But anyways, do Gutter Cats. You put your Gutter Cat in their wallet. They send you back. It used to be one token called GCG. Let's call it GCG. Sometimes different projects now they charge different fees for it. So maybe you get 0.95 GCG. Back in the day, it was just one. So let's just say you get one GCG. That one GCG, you can trade it just like you have a Shiba coin or you have a Matic coin. It's just a regular token. So you can trade that GCG for ETH, just like that. So hypothetically, in a very, very liquid pool, you should be able to sell that GCG token or partial amount token and get Ethereum, ETH back in your wallet, just like you trade any other token at the same price as OpenSea's floor price, because people want to buy that token up to the OpenSea floor price because it's a cheaper option for them. Maybe the token price is like 3.5. If they buy it, they only pay 3.5 for that cat versus OpenSea where they would have to pay 3.8. And maybe instead of, maybe you have such an emergency play to make, you could dump your cat, get the token, sell the token to get sell maybe half the token and get maybe like 1.7, 1.8 ETH out of it. And now you have half of a cat token and ETH, and they can use that ETH to do whatever you want to. So it's a way of kind of getting your toes dipped in the water and out of the water really quick without having to wait for somebody, or you don't have to undercut OpenSea. You don't have to undercut yourself 12 times in an hour to get somebody to buy it, which we see people do all the time. So the liquidity pool is just a way for you to get in and out pretty easily. I do this, say I don't have 3.8 ETH in my wallet, say I have 1 ETH, I can buy like a third of the cat. So it's a good way of dollar cost averaging in, because if I buy a third of a cat, the floor price goes up, other people are going to start buying that token too to try to catch up or arc with the pool. So my third of a cat, if the cat floor doubles, my third of the cat also doubles. So I could just sell that one third cat and get double my money back, or I can just keep stacking money until I get a full cat. So my average cost of that token is hopefully less than what I would have had to pay if I waited on OpenSea. So that's just a good way of if you do your research, find token. The ones I like are Toads, Cool Cats, CryptoPunks. If you find those pools, the token price is cheaper by maybe like 15, 20, 10, 20% of the OpenSea floor price. I think it's a good time to buy into that token with a partial amount, because somebody else is going to come in, is going to likely come in and buy it. Now, obviously, the floors could tank, and you would end up having to sell that token. But it's just a good way to invest. There's different people have different motives, and that liquidity pool allows for all of them to kind of mix together. Either you want to sell all of it, or you want to sell partial of it, or you want to buy in all of it to ARB or invest, or buy in partial of it and just let it sit. Or you can stake them and earn liquidity fees. So that's always what I tell people for CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks are $400,000. Nobody has $400,000 sitting around. If you have $4,000, you can buy 1% of a CryptoPunk. And if CryptoPunk floor doubles, or CryptoPunk floor doubles this month, you'll have $8,000. So it's just a way of getting into your favorite NFT projects with low amount of money. Same with Genesis Cons, the WGK token. Now, what I like about that token is you earn bananas, just like you would earn Genesis bananas. So if you buy 1% of a Genesis Con, 1 WGK out of 100, you'll earn 0.1 bananas a day, which is 1/100th of the yield. So that's passive income. Well, I shouldn't say that. Passive income paid in bananas. How about that? That's the best way of saying it. So there's definitely ways to use these pools to your advantage. And so I know I talked a lot, but if you just DM this liquidity pools.
I think the CyberKong Genesis token is a big brain move. I also see it from the perspective of someone like myself who is always, I've just tried to flip my way up into blue chips, and I've almost gotten to a point now where I've flipped to these great blue chips, and like I have nowhere else to go. Like my liquid.
I think that's fine. Yeah, that's how I'm with the apes.
Yeah, I have nowhere else to go. Like I have, Cool Cats, but I'm like I can't flip these really up to like a Bored Ape yet. I'm in this kind of no man's land. Yet I still have these convictions about smaller projects. Like I'll mention, a month ago, I had a high conviction about Creature World, and I would have loved to maybe, fractionalize my Cool Cats token or something like that to dip myself into that, but I didn't, because I would have had to part with a full Cool Cat. So that's where I think
sometimes you have to take the emotion out of it. It's easy for me, like for Toads, I don't have an emotional attachment to any Toad, but I think I bought 0.2 Toads last night. The price has kind of been that, but just in case it runs up, I can sell my 0.2 Toads for a gain. I did that yesterday, and I bought right back in. So that's the liquidity pools allows you to kind of view it as like a stock, where now on Robinhood you can buy fractions of stocks. This lets you buy fractions of stocks of the blue chips. That's how you're going to make the same amount of money either way. I think you just in a smaller fashion. So at least you can spread out to more. I know you already have full NFTs of a lot of blue chips, but people can spread their maybe 3 ETH budget, put 1 ETH in Toads, 1 ETH in Cool Cats, 1 ETH in CryptoPunks. How can you go wrong with that portfolio in this day and age? Yes, it's nice to mint something and get a 10x, or buy something and hopefully a 10x is the next day. But at the end of the day, we're kind of all in for the same thing, which is punks, apes, cats, gutter cats. Creature World, I'm still looking for a liquidity pool. I don't think I found one yet. That's the one I really need to find.
It's still early on that one, but I think this is great advice for people who are tired of hearing right now in this market, like, oh, invest into blue chips, but they don't have there's a huge gate
There's
in front of them. Um,
it's no, I mean, at least for punks, cybercongs, apes is not that liquid. We haven't, unfortunately, have done a good job in keeping that pool liquid. Punks, cybercongs, cool cats, and toads, I would say, are my top four, and even cybercongs, babies, and VX as well, are my top, 4 or 5 liquidity pools. I mean, and those are the top blue, pretty much the top blue chips out there. And I would throw gutter cats in there. When, they do have, I think they do have liquidity pools for all four species. I think they announced that. So as long as it's pretty liquid, nobody should have an excuse as far as like, um, I can't afford this to flip like that. I think once we stop thinking, I don't want to tell people how to think, but we did that with stocks. First you couldn't afford a Tesla stock. Now you can buy, a fraction of it. You can do the same thing with these NFTs. So there's ways to invest in your favorite projects. Maybe you don't have the picture to flex, but like I said, at the end of the day, we're trying to make, a lot of people are trying to make money too. So this is a good way to park some ETH. Let it sit. Hopefully the market picks back up, and you'll be all set, just as if you bought the whole thing. You just won't.
Yeah, and you get skin in the game and some great communities too. I mean, if you own 1% of a cyber Kongs, I don't know if you get into Wall Street Kongs, but it's
No,
certainly
but it's a good flex for your bio.
it's
I
a
mean,
good
there's
flex.
10. How about this? There's around 12 to 13 Genesis in the liquidity pool. Nobody owns that. You can just use it as your profile picture. Say buy one WGK token, you own 1% of that pool.
You're giving away too much alpha right
Pick
now. You're giving
whatever
away too
song
much.
you want. Same with CryptoPunks. There's at least 100 CryptoPunks in that pool. You just buy half an ETH, get 0.5%. You can pick a CryptoPunk and be like, look, I own 0.5% of this. Can't tell me to take it down. It's not yours. you know?
No, no, definitely, and that's it's the same way we look. You meant the stocks comparison is a great way because
Mhm.
we wouldn't say no, you don't own uh,
Right.
a part of Tesla.
Give me
So
$10,000 of Berkshire A. You know, I'll
yeah,
take that. I'll get the certificate.
yeah, no, definitely. I think the classic adage everyone says is 98% of NFTs will fail. So this is a great opportunity for you guys, for people to invest in that 2% and
Mhm.
feel confident about it at whatever
And
price.
it's
It's not
definitely
over
pretty
exposure.
clear. Yeah, it's definitely pretty clear which ones are going to succeed. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be this clear, but I mean, come on now, CryptoPunks. I mean, like, we're really going to say they're going to fail. Bored Apes, they just got 100 million from mutants. That's not including secondary sales fees. Cool Cats, obviously, they're very strong. I mean, like, even if everything else fails after that, you could put all your portfolio on those three and feel pretty good at
That's what I'm about, man. I early on in my NFT career wasn't sleeping too well. These days, got up into the blue chips,
that. Yeah, I mean,
6 or 7 hours a night.
mhm.
Don't wake up in cold sweats or at night terrors
um,
or anything.
I get a hardware wallet. You sleep 8 or 9 hours. I like having that satisfaction of unplugging and disconnecting my hardware wallet from my Chrome when I go to sleep, and when I wake up, plug it back in, just in case something happens. But usually, I don't even touch that wallet. You know, I, that's where my apes and punks and kongs and now anonymice are stacking up. So just leave those alone, and I try to flip with the 2 or 3 ETH that I got right now. It's
Well,
not always successful, but it's fun.
yeah, I mean, I've been trying to do the same thing too. I sold like some random stuff in my wallet, and I was like, well, let me flip my way up to another blue chip, and
Mhm.
it's been pretty tough
Yeah,
just
but
this last week. But um,
it's
I
definitely, yeah, it's definitely humbling whenever you buy something and it goes down in price. Everybody says don't sell for a loss. I mean, we all have our reasons, but tax is a good reason. I sometimes just let things go. Um, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun still being on Twitter. Not, it's fun still being on Twitter, finding people who find good projects and talking to them. I'd rather do that than just sit on my high horse and tweet, "Hey, I got 30 apes. You guys must listen to me and do as I say.
You guys can get both of that on Franklin's
Yeah.
Twitter. You'll get the flexing, but you also get the modesty. You'll get
Right.
you'll get the alpha.
Yeah, I'm still the same guy.
Still the same guy, man. I'm proud of you for that because I would have changed completely. I would have.
I mean, if all you guys leave and quit, maybe I will.
Yeah,
But
I
you
know,
can
right?
stay here. So I'm here with y'all.
All right. Well, dude, it's been great talking to you. I'll drop your social below in the description, but it's Election Day Mad One. It's Franklin. He's the people's punk. He's got 30 apes. I just can't get over that. One of the best follows on Twitter, so definitely do that. Anything else I should be plugging for you? Any?
Um, I'll probably be going to NFT NYC, so just hit me up on Twitter. I'll probably go to Ape Fest if I get a ticket. I mean, I'm trying to find a way to, somehow use all 30 of my apes to get more tickets for people, but we'll see. Other than that, yeah, just whatever, I usually come up with new things every day. So hit me up. If you see me tweeting about something you like, hit me up, or if you want me to tweet something, let me know. But yeah, sorry I talk and ramble a lot. It's supposed to be 10 minutes and it turned into a long interview. So hopefully, if you guys listen, you learn a lot.
I have personally. So much appreciated there. And yeah, hit him up if you guys are going to NFT NYC. Link up. This is a great community. We're all friends here. And support both of us. Follow him on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe, like.
Right.
At
Yep.
the end of the day, do whatever you want. But let's just do one more. Let's do one more gang.
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 Go.